And let me give you a chance to talk policy. What is Mr. Trump offering members of the African-American community across the spectrum? Because obviously you can't describe African-Americans as all living in the ghetto who get shot when they walk down the street. So what is the range of policy proposals that he has?
Well, I will tell you this, though, in terms of his speeches, the bottom line is, Chris, that a lot of communities are having a tough time that we've been seeing on TV that has a lot of situations going on with what we've seen in Milwaukee and a lot of other cities. You know, that's been under Democrat regime. And so, the deal here is that, you guys have had this for 60 years plus. Give us a chance at this. Give us a shot at this. In terms of Mr. Trump's, charter school initiatives that go in a lot of the African-American communities that could lift up a lot of these schools to get local control, bringing trade schools, electrical trade schools, skills in a lot of those schools, and there, alternative solutions that will really impact and help the African-American community.
Mr. LeVell swings a good stick at you, Bakari Sellers. A lot of these big cities have been Democratic run through leadership for decades, and the status quo is unacceptable. Why continue to reward the party?
Well, first of all, that's a red herring, and it's more complex than that, and I think Mr. LeVell knows that as well. But if we want to just throw out statistics without understanding the complexity of issues of poverty, then we can talk about the fact that 95 out of the top 100 counties that are most impoverished are in red states, and the highest concentration of impoverished African Americans are in the Deep South and the Southern legislatures. But the point is, you ask for a concrete proposal. One of the things that Hillary Clinton is talking about is taking 10% of the federal government spending and investing that in the communities that have 20% poverty for over 30 years. It's called the 10-20-30 plan from Congressman James Clyburn. She's talking about implementing that, and that uplifts 434 communities, Democrat and Republican, but many of which are communities of color. That's a concrete plan. I am really, really tired of Donald Trump and his surrogates unable to articulate to you a plan on which they're going to how to do anything, and that's the frustrating part about this political debate.